It looks like Edward Snowden has found a new job. His attorney says one of Russia's largest websites has hired him to do IT work. He wouldn't name the site for security reasons. Now, more on the Snowden story and the Snowden new job. Diana Magnay is in Moscow for us this morning. He's got a job.
He's got a job and he starts it tomorrow, Richard. But his lawyer, Anatoly Kucherena, wouldn't tell me which one, obviously, because in a tech support capacity, which is what he has, you don't even need to be in a room with lots of other people. So he'll probably just be doing this remotely from home. But, you know, he's trying to live a normal life here, and now he's got himself a normal job. And his father came and saw him a few weeks back and said, you know, that's what he's looking for and that's what he's got. We're obviously trying to find out who he's working for. We know that he's not working for either, well, the Russian version of Google, Yandex. We've asked them and they say he's not working for them. The Russian version of Facebook, Richard, Verkontakta, won't comment. But he could, of course, be working for any other number of major Russian news websites also.
I guess, Di, what we really all want to know is there any risk that he's working for the Russian security services?
Well, your guess is as good as mine, but he's good at working for security services and he certainly knows what he's doing there. So, you know, I mean, I couldn't even bear to conjecture, but he'd certainly be very competent if that was the job that he is indeed starting tomorrow.
It would also inflame matters even more. Diana, the whole Snowden, on a serious point, and bearing in mind now what we've learned over the last few days from Snowden about the bugging of leaders and all these things, is there as much interest in Snowden and what he's doing? I saw comments yesterday from Russia's Foreign Minister Lavrov, but is there as much interest in him elsewhere and what he's been revealing in Moscow? Is there as much interest?
Well, not so much, because all these countries where we've seen interest really revived on a national level have been countries where revelations have come out that they've been specifically targeted. So Germany, France, Spain, their leaders have complained to President Obama, and their people feel very aggrieved. It isn't the same here. To a certain extent, the Russians feel proud that they've been able to grant this man asylum, a man who many around the world think is a hero for the revelations that he has provided. So there is a sense of pride, and of course, with these revelations, you get the sense that, you know, we've only really begun to scratch the surface of the kind of revelations that journalists like Glenn Greenwald or The Guardian have in their possession. So I think as each country begins to learn more about what the NSA have been collecting about themselves, then they become more interested.
Di, keep making those phone calls, and the moment you find somebody who is employing him, let us know. Diana Magnay, who is in Moscow for us this morning.